Welcome to the Wally Show Aftercast. All the things we didn't get to during the course of the show today, including a guest who's been with us today. Her name is Wilma, and Wilma wants to work in radio. And we tried everything we could do to talk her out of it, but she said, "No, I want to learn. I want to see what you guys do." And all the other great shows were busy and wouldn't talk to me.
And two, seeing Wilma reminds me of how I used to be.
I know. She's like a little you.
I know. I remember being that giddy little bubbly self.
Happy?
Yeah, happy.
Kind?
Yeah, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. The world is a beautiful place.
And then she met me. And then I destroyed Betty Rock, which I'm going to try not to do to you today, Wilma. So Wilma's been shadowing us today. And I just, again, I love that you want to work in radio. There's not enough people these days that want to be in radio. And so I love this. And I've already seen, with you hanging out with us during the show, you have a really good insight to this stuff. And you kissed up at the right times.
Gross.
Thank you.
Yeah. So why do you want to do this? What would your reason be for wanting to be in radio?
I think to be personally, I think it looks really fun. But I recently had a really come to Jesus moment.
Okay.
And just sharing with Christian music just completely changed me. I found the Wally Show.
Nice.
Loved it. Listen to it every day.
Love that.
Every new show that comes out. So yeah, just sharing the gospel. And
There you go. That's the fun thing about this job is that you can still be funny, not a stick in the mud, have a normal life, talk about real things. But then there is a cool thing that when you put your faith with it and it kind of colors it, you get to do both and it's a deeper level. We had on our Facebook page, Betty checks all of that stuff, and she had seen a direct message from a guy I used to work with years ago. When I first started, we both first started in radio, and it was cool. He's like, "Dude, I found you. I'm so glad that what you're doing now, I found faith last year." And oh, that's really cool. He's like, "You're ahead of me." But then I was able to reconnect with him, and I was telling him, I said, "Yeah, it's really cool to be able to do what we love doing, but have a purpose for it, not chewing people up like we used to back in the day," because it was super aggressive shock rock stuff, So did you learn anything today? You sat in here. Betty Rock tried to depress you.
No, I didn't. I just was real with her.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Honest.
Yeah, you've showed me how to edit things
Yeah.
and click all the buttons and taught me the humor and how to annoy Betty.
Yes, you're really good at it.
It's really an art form.
I know, yeah, I'm like, all right, we're going to learn how to edit a call. Okay, we're going to play that back on the air. And you did great. You didn't mess up anything.
Thank you.
So that's really good. And so I'm glad that you could make the time. I had fun, and I truly do think that if you want to do this for a living, I do believe you can do it. You're driven enough and you have the right temperament and the right insight. You actually could be very successful at this if you just, go for it.
Yeah, I
So.
appreciate
Also,
that.
too, how awesome would it be if you and I had a show together? Because then it would be
I know.
Wilma and Betty.
Could have
Yeah.
the Flintstones.
I know. I like that, Betty. You gave her the first the
Oh,
lead
she can
too.
have it. I'll play second anytime. You can be first.
Yeah. So Wilma, thank you for being on with us. We're going to jump into the
thanks for having me.
Aftercast stuff. We appreciate you being here, and let's get into this. All right. So Keisha Knight Pullman. Do you know who that is, Betty?
Keisha Knight Pullman.
Yeah.
Nope.
Do you recognize that name? That was Rudy Huxtable.
Still don't know.
Yeah.
From the Cosby Show.
Oh.
Did you watch Cosby Show?
No.
Is that the Urkel thing?
No, that's Family
whoa.
Matters.
That's literally Bill Cosby.
No, that's two very different things.
Oh.
The Cosby Show. Back before Cosby was Cosby.
He likes Jell-O.
No, yeah, back before he was like a pariah. This was Keisha Knight Pullman. She was Rudy, okay? So, and a few things drive me as crazy on the internet as clickbait. And this one got me. So here was the headline. Keisha Knight Pullman breaks silence over death of Malcolm Jamal Warner. So Malcolm Jamal Warner was the brother of her on that show, okay? So he recently passed away. But I hate this title. Keisha Knight Pullman, Rudy from The Cosby Show, breaks her silence. So it naturally sounds like nefarious. Like something's wrong. She's breaking her silence. Why was she breaking her silence? Why was she being silent in the first place?
A disagreement?
Exactly. And so I hate that it got me because I clicked on it.
You are the perfect target for all clickbait. And you would think, because here's the thing, you watch 90 Day Fiancé.
I know.
You know how it goes with the Williams.
Yeah.
Like, the Williams doesn't exist.
I know.
And you make fun of her.
I know.
But yet you are the Williams.
It's FOMO. It's fear of missing out on something. It really is, because I'm like, for the show, one of my jobs is to find interesting things and cultivate all this stuff and then talk about it.
Your poor daughter, Haley, is going to have a time when you get older and more senile than you are, because you will fall for those robocalls, the emails. You'll be like, I don't know. There was a prince in Nigeria that needed $1,000.
You know what? He seemed legit. His name was Mike. So, yeah, I mean, Prince Mike, I'm going to support that. Come on. Yeah, I have a feeling about that. Because, like, there's sometimes where some of them have gotten so good now where it gives me even pause for a hot second to go, okay, now. Like, but it will one day it's going to get me, too, for sure. But anyway, so she breaks her silence. Here was her big quote that she broke her silence with. A week ago, I lost my big brother, but gained an angel. I love you. I miss you. We got our girls. That was her big breaking her silence. Like, it was just a positive thing about, Malcolm Jamal Warner. And then in her next Instagram story, she explained why it took so long for her to talk about his death.
Oh, so there comes the title.
Yeah. So
why they're saying she broke her silence because it took longer than they expected.
Than they
for her
thought
to
it
say.
should be.
Yeah.
So it took 3 days. Or whatever. Like, that's not outside. I mean, who cares how long it takes her? It's none of your business. Like, that's her relationship. There's this weird expectation, I think, that we have on celebrities and even regular people. Oh, you have to comment. What do you think about this? You have to comment on this. If you don't comment on this, then what are people going to think about you? And so
because being online gives you a platform, gives everyone an equal opportunity of a platform.
Exactly. So it's like, please explain this weird phenomenon to me, because I don't get it. Everyone expects the people around public figures that die to comment, and it almost feels like it's a comment more on the relationship that they had with the person than about the person. And why do we need that? Why do people feel like you need that? Is it because you think you have a relationship with the celebrity and so now you need this to somehow make it okay that people are noticing it? I don't know. I don't get it.
I think people are looking for drama, and they find it when someone who is supposed to have a close relationship, like, think for instance, like if I passed away or you passed away,
right?
People would be expecting one of us to talk about the other. And if we didn't, they'd be like,
what was wrong? Exactly. They hated each other.
Exactly.
Right.
So that's where it comes from. They're just looking for drama.
Yeah, and I think that's the problem. Something can't just live because everybody has to have a comment on it socially now. There are things that, like, I watch people, like, I've had people in my life pass away, and there is that expectation to comment, And
you have in the past.
And I have in the past. But not because I felt the pressure of, I have to say something, because what are people going to think? Like, I wanted to do a post that honored the life of my friend Gabe, for example. Mm-hmm. When Gabe passed away, that sucked. I hated it. Mm-hmm. Like, I hate what that meant for his family. I hated all of that. Mm-hmm. But Gabe lived his life in the shadows of Toby, and I wanted people to see Gabe for the man he is and he was, and the father that he was, and the just kind person he was. And so that's why I did it. Not like, people think Wally's being part of the story now. No, I wanted people to experience Gabe in a different way.
Your problem with it is the reasoning behind putting out a post.
The intent. Mm-hmm. And especially when you put out something that's just like, heaven needed an angel, or some just trite, platitude or something like that. And there's really nothing to it. Well,
then what should she have done?
I don't know. But I mean, that's on the comment thing is on her. She can write whatever she wanted.
You're just irritated by the thing that says she broke her silence.
Right.
Wait, are you?
I'm mad about everything.
Okay, got it. Okay.
No, the clickbait title is the worst. I'm not sitting in judgment of what she wrote, but I'm saying that a lot of times people that are associated loosely with a person dying will comment on it, and then they say something that's really just kind of ugh.
So you'd rather them just not say anything at all if they're not going to say something. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all.
Like if you weren't super close to this person, you don't need, like you watch, when someone dies, you watch the litany of celebrities that all do a one-sentence thing. They're not doing it to honor that person. They're doing it so that they don't look bad. And that's the problem.
When you pass on, I'm going to say all the things that you hate. Like, well, heaven didn't gain an angel.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm triggered by this whole thing.
No, I have already told my wife, I said, when I die, I want Betty Rock to host a roast.
Yes.
That's what I want, and I want you to hire a couple professional comedians that will do it well and be brutal.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to hire a kid that has blue hair to come and be hypothetical
Hayden and have him mourning.
Yes. Well, not mourning so much.
No, he'd be happy.
But I'm going to hire some guy to be that, and I want him to like come in a tie-dye shirt with blue hair and speak about this was my dad, and he never claimed me as his son.
Yeah, I when I pass, my words, because I know I'm part of Gavin's world. Like, I mean a lot to him. And so when I pass, mark my words, Gavin will post a well-thought-out, kind, retrospective of what I meant to him in his life and how I inspired him to greatness.
Wow.
And from Betty, I might get an emoji 3 weeks later.
And it's only a comment on my post.
Yes, exactly.
It's not an original one.
And it's just the deuces.
Yeah.
Deuces with a smiley face.
Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious.
Kissy face, deuces.
Thanks for putting me in the will.
Speaking of dying, someone's career that's died, Demi Lovato.
Oh, nice. So back in 2021, it's been 4 years now.
What?
Yeah, Demi Lovato went to a yogurt shop, a local yogurt shop called The Big Chill, and she was flabbergasted. Her flabber was gasted when she found out that they had sugar-free and diet offerings instead of the unhealthy ones. And she went to social media and
because they put them in the back of the store. That was the problem.
Right. So the first offerings were the sugar-free and the diet ones. And she was like, this is triggering for people with eating disorders, which is something that she has battled with.
And that's on you. Like, that is literally on you. It's not the job of the world to dance around every weird trigger that you have and try to guess what's going to set you off today.
This was 4 years ago.
Grow up. That's my message, sir. Grow up, okay? And deal with your stuff. Don't make your stuff everyone else's issue.
So she went to social media and she was like, I'm triggered by this. Now, The Big Chill came back because it really hurt their demographic, their fans, their business. And they said, actually, the diet offerings and the sugar-free are for the people who have celiac disease or they're diabetic, things like that. But I guess there was no sign for it. But this is what Demi Lovato had to say once they called her out.
If there was a sign that said celiac, vegan, I would have understood. That would have been clear messaging to me. Because it wasn't clear, I'm definitely jumped to conclusions.
Yes, you did.
Probably shouldn't have gone about this the way that I have.
Not probably.
I'm willing to talk to this froyo shop to help get the messaging right.
Okay, to get it right. She's willing to be the bigger person and come to them.
She thinks she has the right messaging. No, the messaging is the store open or is the store closed? You go in and you buy yogurt or you don't buy yogurt. You walk in and you find the yogurt you want. I'm going to be triggered now because they don't have mint chocolate chip first. Like, I like mint chocolate chip first. Caramel, salted caramel, sea salted caramel triggers me because my dad choked on sea salt caramel ice cream and almost passed away. How dare you put that in the front? That is literally the lunacy that we're talking about with this whole thing.
Anyway, recently...
By the way, I would like to point out, I'm not doing this to grandstand, but I am not because I really feel this way and I'm super passionate about it. But Wilma, who is here today at 15, likes the rants. But I'm not grandstanding. I really do believe this. I'm really this upset by it.
Well, so recently she posted on her Instagram she was back at the Big Chill. And you're like, what? Did they make amends?
No.
They went back, okay? And she posted about it. She put a picture of herself dancing inside the yogurt shop, okay? And it said, "You make me happy." And then she tagged the big chill. Okay. And then she put, "I finally got what I want."
No!
Okay?
No!
Then she met fans there, and they got free yogurt.
That's good.
Yeah. And
That's
so
good, yeah.
she said that she's not letting social media affect her negatively.
Yes,
I
girl.
finally got what I want. Okay, so you put financial pressure on a business that had that done nothing wrong, but you affected their business, and now they had to placate your lunacy, and now it's like, oh, I got what I want. I'm a hero. No, you're not a hero. You're a zero, okay? I'm like so upset by that.
Wait a minute. You would have the same passion as Demi Lovato if you went to McDonald's and they offered you a paper straw and it had a turtle wrapped around it. Okay,
what would I do?
You would be livid.
Yes.
You would burn the place to the
not.
ground. Yes, you would.
You know what I would do?
Protest.
I would go to my car and I would either not go
Ram
there.
it inside the walls.
Yes, I would. No, I would get the reserve plastic straws that I have in my car for just such a time.
Once they're done.
Yes.
Once they're over with, then what?
Dude, thank goodness I don't have to live in that world because
Look,
you're
not
for the
playing
next
the game.
3 years. I'm stocking up on straws until we have another regime change.
You're not playing the game. No, because here's the thing: you would get just as livid as her with something that mattered to you.
I would because I would not call for a boycott of McDonald's and all that nonsense like that she did. Like, don't go, do the work, McDonald's. I would make fun of it probably.
You have boycotted the barbecue place.
I just don't live there.
Dude, this isn't a McDonald's.
Yeah, that's too far away. I don't live there.
Line.
I know that guy.
I kind of want
nuts.
a shirt that says that. Dude, this isn't a McDonald's.
Oh my gosh, that's another guy I can hire to be at your roast.
Yes, yeah, hire that guy. But don't cater it because you'll never get it. Don't have him do the catering. Go to McDonald's for the catering.
And then I'll have the lipstick lady come, and she'll have to say something. But
so good.
But before she talks, she'll make everybody wait as she puts on her lipstick
for 20 minutes, and then just stare at the whole crowd, eyeball them down. Oh,
she'll look at the casket. I never knew him.
Yeah. Oh, she has no idea how much rent space she has taken in my house. Right? How rent free those two have lived in my head.
You have an apartment up there.
They are my heroes.
Oh, feels so good. Speaking of heroes, I want to celebrate some birthday heroes.
Oh, well done.
Thank you.
We don't have any birthdays,
and that's done. Oh, you
but we do have a question, and you don't have to answer it because I took to ChatGPT and it nailed it.
Oh, really? What is it?
Okay, so Joe asked, if you could be a vegetable, what would you be and why?
Oh, you had
ChatGPT. I plugged it in. Yeah, and I said, knowing what you know of the Wally show, tell me what vegetable we each would be.
Oh, that's fascinating.
And I want to see if you agree with this. Okay. So it said for Wally. Do you want to do Wally, Gavin, or me?
Which do you think is the funniest or most on point?
Mine and Gavin's is the funniest.
Okay, do mine first. Then.
Okay. Wally, you're a spicy radish. Because he's bold, a little intense, occasionally leaves a sting, and you never quite know what you're going to get. Some bites are mild, others, you feel it. Definitely a veggie with opinions.
Absolutely.
It's good.
That's not bad.
Did you have a better veggie?
No. I mean, you don't even like vegetables to begin with, so it's right that you shouldn't like it.
Absolutely. Okay, so then you pick Gavin's or yours.
Okay, we'll go with Gavin in order. Gavin is a baby carrot.
Yes, he is.
Okay, it says you're wholesome, you're sweet.
Kind of orange.
You're soft. Occasionally, you get tossed into chaotic situations, like a salad, but somehow remains unbothered and adorable.
That's very true.
Also, probably keeps snacks in his glove compartment. And it even said this, in parentheses, bladder size aside.
No, it did
That's
not.
Fair.
And that is how the internet knows
but
you.
She plugged that, like, you typed out something about my bladder.
No, I said what you know of the Wally show.
So the internet knows that you have a tiny bladder. Like, that is
you
what
will
you are
go down
known
in
for.
history as the tiny bladder boy.
That is amazing.
It's never wrong either.
No.
I've gone more than anybody on the show. I've probably gone more than everybody on the show combined.
Wilma is here. She's a 15-year-old little girl.
Yeah.
She's gone to the bathroom once.
Yeah.
You, sir, have gone.
I feel no pressure to hold it.
Yeah, she was like, "Hey, where's the bathroom?" We're like, "You gotta get in line." Gavin's here
I even told her,
again.
I said, "Gavin's already there. You're gonna have to go to the other one, the spare one."
She went to the women's bathroom.
I mean, that's
the
what
one that
we
you guys
say,
are
but
always,
ultimately,
you guys are always like, "Oh, that's a women's."
They're non-binary or whatever.
Non-gender.
Whatever.
They're
not to be politically correct. They're just like, because trust me, that's not the
okay.
thing.
Let me
They're
get
just
to
bad.
my
Yeah.
vegetable.
Yeah, what are you? Oh.
So for me, I'm an avocado.
No, you're
Oh,
not.
you
You're
got the
something
good
sharp
one.
and spiny.
No, listen. Technically, it's a fruit, but let's break the rules for you. Your creamy comfort with layers.
Oh my
You
God.
go, listen. You go with everything, but stand strong on your own.
Oh my
also,
goodness.
if someone forgets to appreciate you in time,
bad.
they're lost. You brown fast and you're out.
The beginning of that.
I
I
think it missed the biggest thing. It's like you have a very tough interior. Like
That's not what
that
it
big
said.
giant pit in the
That's what we're
middle,
saying.
like that giant hole that's a black hole in an avocado. That pit, that's your
never said
inside.
anything.
And
about
also kind of
Says I have a creamy
with
comfort and with layers.
I think you're also semi easy to read as well, because when you look at an avocado, when you're like, oh, that's definitely like. There are days when you're like, I can tell I shouldn't mess with her.
All it takes
today.
is a snack and a nap. That's
Yeah.
all I need to fix things up.
Yep, and that's what she'll need. That's what she's taking today. Betty came in today. She's like, "Hey, y'all, I'm thinking about taking tomorrow off. I am burnt toast.
I am crusty.
Yeah, and so
I'm a bad avocado.
Betty was like, "Yeah, I need to take it out." I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's good." Because we knew. I knew because when she walked, I can tell from her hello what kind of day I'm in. I know. And then other days like, "Hey," I'm like, "Okay." It's the same thing at home. I know what day I'm walking into. And so I was like, "Gavin, do you want to do the show together tomorrow, or do you want to put a best of show in?" He's like, "I kind of wanted that day off too, but then when Betty took it first, I was like gonna be like, I'll just come to work." And so then we're putting a best of show tomorrow because I'm like, I'm taking tomorrow off too then. So we're gonna take an impromptu 3-day weekend, which works out well for me. So we can go ahead and do weekend plans then, because
That's not a segue.
yeah, which works out well for me because this weekend I have to go and help my niece move into her college apartment, which brings me to weekend plans, every time weekend plans. See how I do that?
Nice.
Yeah. So
How did they rope you into this?
okay. See, her dad passed away.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's on me.
Yeah. Well done. And so I'm gonna make you feel like garbage. Yeah.
Thanks.
And so
that stinks,
and I have a truck. And so we have to do furniture, like, because she was in a furnished place last time. So now she has to do new furniture. And so her mom ordered a bunch of, like, IKEA stuff. So I got to build IKEA furniture all weekend. It's going to drive me crazy.
Man.
That's extra
I
rough.
know.
Is anybody helping you?
My wife, me, her,
So a bunch
Emma,
of girls.
Emma.
Because
her-
we know Marty.
Yeah. They'll be handling the decoration, but Emma's boyfriend Braxton is gonna help out, which is
Braxton.
Is he
good.
a big burly guy or is he kind of scrawny?
No, he's a tough dude. Like
All
he's
right.
not giant, but he's like he works like as a lineman on electric
I
lineman.
wonder what he's saying right now. Like he's like, that guy, he hurts himself on the first trip.
Yeah, no.
I know because you did with me.
Yeah.
You hurt yourself on that couch that I had, and then you
that
couldn't move.
300-pound couch.
Couldn't move
Yeah, that's
anything.
that's
You
the
were
couch's
worthless.
fault. Yeah.
And then when you helped with that whole building a building thing that we did for a nonprofit, you hit your thumb with a hammer and
Oh,
took
yeah.
yourself out.
There'll definitely
I think
be
you do
some
it on
injuries.
purpose.
I know. I was helping somebody move a washer and fell down a slippery slope, and the washer landed on me. And I was like, I can't help now. So that's
I would love to see that. Nothing beats a jet
too
tube.
hot that day. It really was, man. When my feet went out from under me, the thing cranked my knee and then just fell on me, and we just slid down
I
this
love it.
slope. Yeah, it was pretty
Love it.
great. That was Matt Herrick. I was helping Matt Herrick move back in the day.
Oh,
Remember Matt?
Yeah, gosh, that was back in the day.
Yeah, so that was a good day.
You're moving,
I'm moving.
driving. You're also looking to pick up something in Chattanooga.
Yeah, my daughter told me she wants a coffee table, kind of like the one that I made for my house. She's like, I love that coffee table. It is so sturdy, I can stand on it. It's like we could all stand on that coffee table. And I'm like, why do you want a coffee table to stand on? She goes, I don't know. I just like that it's really sturdy. And she'll walk in the house and then stand on it. And so I'm like, I'll build you one
Why
like
don't
that.
you give her yours and then y'all go buy something else?
I would. I could because I need to. Hers, she wants it painted. Mine's a rustic look, like farmhouse, country farmhouse thing. She wants it painted, which is fine. Like that. So I was gonna find that we could do that and just save me some time, save me a trip. I could just paint that one, and then I could find something or make something new. Because I like making coffee.
Yeah, it gives you a project to go home and work on.
See, I'm always thinking.
You haven't built something
out for you.
There you are. Yeah.
Well, shut your mouth.
Yeah. All right. What are you doing this weekend, including today?
Today I'm going to rest because yesterday was kind of crazy. I started a book club at my church for the ladies, and we got done, and last night was our party. And I had like little superlative awards that I gave out, diplomas, things like that. It was just, it took a lot more time than I thought it was going to. I'm glad I did it. All that to say, I need some rest for today. So I'm planning on once I leave here, I'm going to maybe take a nap. And then I'm going to eat some Chick-fil-A. And then I'm going to maybe work on my puzzle, maybe read a book. I don't know.
We talked about her eating Chick-fil-A, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to DoorDash from Chick-fil-A. And she's like, yep. I'm like, no. Rock.
It's
Chick-fil-A.
hard to,
you can see Chick-fil-A from her house.
Right there.
Yeah.
I mean, she can walk across the street.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I can't justify it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, even to the point where when I was sick with COVID, I was like, I probably shouldn't get out. But I didn't want to DoorDash because it cost double, if not triple,
for them to walk it across
that's
the
what I don't
street.
understand with Haley, your daughter, when she does it. I'm like, how does she justify it? Except if it's way out of the way,
Sure.
then I'd be like,
If you
okay,
have a
I get
gift card
it.
or something.
Yeah, then I
What's tough,
get
though,
it. But
if you get a DoorDash gift card, because we've gotten those in the past before, and let's say they give you a $50 gift card. If I got $50 to Chick-fil-A, that's like, what, 2 or 3 meals?
Yeah.
With your family, maybe.
Yeah.
But if you get a $50 DoorDash gift card to use for your
Once.
family, that's one time you get to
because you
use
got to
it.
tip them. There's there's a fee on top of
Delivery.
that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you might
that.
even have to come out of pocket if you do like a decent place.
Yeah.
So anyways,
do it.
I'm doing that, and then I'm probably going to go see my mom and dad and do church and probably hang out with some friends.
Nice. Okay, Gavin?
So tomorrow, it just works out well. Bennett's got hand, foot, and mouth, whatever
He does?
that is. Not bothering him, just like they can't do daycare.
I always forget,
because of that.
It's highly
contagious.
It's very
transmissible.
highly contagious.
Because there's hand and mouth, something with kids, but then there's like hoof and mouth, like they're
For
hoof-
cows?
For cows, yeah. There's something for cows.
Why are you comparing his child to a
It's like
cow?
that's not. Yeah.
Did
Like,
he
we're-
get the cow one,
He's
or
got
does he
the
have the
regular
human
one.
one?
There's
Okay.
the hand, foot, and
Let me
mouth.
tell you,
There's no hoof
this
and mouth.
this is just a side note. I saw a TikTok where this woman, she goes to Goodwill, but the Goodwill's Goodwill, they call it the bins.
Oh yeah.
So they
Up
like
in
bring
Berry-
out these
there's one
big
up in
bins,
Berry Hill.
Oh,
and it's super cheap.
It's
Okay,
gross.
it's disgusting.
It's nasty.
Okay. But
not
people
clean.
love it. People love it. Well, this girl was digging through trying to find, the little treasures or whatever, because they sell it by the pound. They're like, if
Right.
it costs a pound, it's 25 cents or
That's
whatever.
great.
She got hand, foot, and mouth because she
Oh, no
wasn't
way.
wearing gloves.
Oh, that's gross.
Isn't that disgusting?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Which is
Because
why I'm going to clean a lot of this because he's still my kid, so I got to make sure I don't
You're
pass that on to
nasty.
y'all.
I'm curious about like the Goodwill stuff. I don't know why.
And why do all the
Goodwills
stores
smell the
smell the
same.
same?
They
do.
all smell the
They
same.
smell like old
They do.
people.
I don't know why. I went to one the
How
other
do
day.
they
I was
do
looking for a
that?
bowling ball for a bit we were gonna do, and I'm like, dadgummit, and it does. But you got to figure, like, they try to take the best stuff to put it in the store. When you're getting to that bin of by the pound, that's the stuff that even Goodwill didn't want.
Either that or they just didn't have the time to go through it. Because, I've had friends that have found some good stuff there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And
My-
it depends on where you go to. Like I prefer going to the Goodwill down here in Franklin.
Oh,
just 'cause,
sure. You
it's
gotta go to good ones in good
You got to go to
areas.
the Williamson County one
Yes.
versus some of the ones up in Nashville are on the east
Yeah,
side.
no, you go to the rich ones,
Yeah.
the ones in rich markets, because then you got old or like rich people that they're like, oh, I got a 90-inch television, so I'll just get rid of this 70-inch television, and so
There's like
told
good
they told.
furniture there,
Yeah.
good clothing,
Yeah.
like good clothing, like higher, like well-known brands that you can find there.
I am always curious though what makes it to the floor, because I think
versus-
I want to do a test sometime, because I give good stuff to Goodwill. I hate when people give broken stuff to Goodwill. They just treat it like a trash dump, and so I when I'm giving stuff to Goodwill, it's good stuff. And I want to see how much of it actually makes it into that Goodwill.
Or maybe the employees. take
Yes,
it.
like the really good stuff. You're like, okay, like the tube TVs always seem to make it out on the floor. The 35-inch from like 10 years, 15 years ago
Piece
that
of furniture.
weighs 80 pounds. But you don't see many flat screens. Like
No,
so.
that's a good point.
I'm curious when they come in, are they like, I'm getting this?
I have a friend that it's a hobby for her. She'll go to Goodwill's and she'll pick up stuff. She found a pair of sneakers that were $10, I think. She bought them and sold them for $300 on Poshmark.
Oh, yeah, I get it. I get it.
Wow.
She loves doing that.
My
kind of
friend Terry would go there. Terry, back it up, Terry. She would go there, and she always looked so put together, but she knew what to buy.
That's what my mom does.
She bought really nice stuff all the time. And she's like, oh, yeah, this top was a nickel, you know?
Yeah, that's what my mom does. She strictly pretty much shops just at Goodwill. She loves it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't have the patience for that.
I used to, I don't think I'll buy used shoes anymore. I used to do that.
That's
time
the
to
one
time.
weird thing where I'm thinking if someone's foot has been in that for years.
And they sell swimsuits.
No, absolutely not.
I know.
Nope. That
would never cross my mind to go purchase. And for some people, like Goodwill is the best option. Like I get financially for some people, like Goodwill is what you need to do.
Oh, for sure.
But that's one where I'd spend the extra $1 to get my own freshly unused swam in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speedo.
Wild.
Yeah, even if it's a Speedo, if it's new, I'm taking it.
I don't want to use Speedo.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. How did we get from Speedo to your weekend
Oh,
plan?
that's just like it works out that instead of Haley taking the day off, because I just have more days off than she does with the church, so it just is a good day for me to be at
Watch
the house
him.
and do that.
Babysit.
And then wait
It's
for it
not
to pass.
babysitting when it's your own flesh and blood.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is if I'm putting it in for a day off.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
if I'm using a day off, then yes, it is.
Are you going to take him golfing with you?
I don't know if I should take him. That one would be more okay in my mind
You're
because
outside.
I'm not putting him around another kid.
Sure.
It just depends if he's feeling super good, but he's not feeling bad. You just see the stuff on his hands, and you're like, oh well, can't be at a school being like, here you go, but
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
kids are
love to.
little
Yeah,
petri
we have this little
dishes.
seat that I could probably strap him into, but then if he falls while I'm flushing a shot,
Yeah.
that's gonna look bad.
Yeah.
I can't stripe a green and lose a kid
Yeah.
on the ground.
Kind of funny, but sure.
It's a Jet 2 holiday.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
He's just hanging off
And your kid's just rolling into a lake, strapped into his buggy.
hole in one.
You look back and you just start to see bubbles. You're like, I got another couple seconds. I got to make this putt. He's fine. I'll
Ben,
get there
did
in
you
a minute.
see that?
All right. That's going to have to do it for your Aftercast. We will see you on Monday. And thanks for being a potty.
Growing up in poverty has never been easy for children, but with the added challenges of the pandemic, conflict, and natural disasters, families around the world are facing an unprecedented food crisis. Unfortunately, those who are already hungry are now even more desperate. But by sponsoring a child through compassion, you can help provide life-sustaining essentials such as food and clean water. And with your compassionate support, that child can not only survive, but also flourish. You can find out how and choose a child to sponsor when you click on the compassion banner at wayfm.com.